If you're doing the overhead press with a barbell at the moment, then I don't want to be a douche, but you're wasting your time. In fact, this exercise could potentially damage your shoulders, and there are a lot better ways to train your shoulders. And in this quick video, I'm gonna show you the alternatives. I'm Erdem, and within 2 years, I went from this to this, and I was able to make my shoulders my most dominant part. So without further ado, let's begin the video. When I first started to work out, I did my research like everybody else. I started to watch gym videos on TikTok and on YouTube. I used to watch videos on what exercises should you do, how to have the right form, what's the best workout split, and stuff like that. And in the beginning, in a lot of those videos, they used to say do shoulder press. More specifically, they used to say do military press or overhead press with a barbell. It's easy to do, it's easy to understand, it's easy to learn. So in the beginning, that's what I did, and over time my shoulders got stronger, they grew a bit. But eventually, when I kept doing the military press or overhead press, I started to feel pain. When I pushed up the barbell, my shoulders, especially my left shoulder, it hurt. And because I was at the beginning stages, I didn't care about the pain. I just pushed through the pain, and that was one of the worst mistakes I have ever made. And because of all the pain, because of all the things I went through, today my shoulders are very sensitive. I have to really warm up my shoulders before working my upper body, right? But let's keep going. Because of all the pain, I had to drop the barbell overhead press, and I had to find other alternatives that are great, that stimulate the muscle the same way. The funny thing is, the 3 exercises, overhead variations that I found are better than the overhead press with a barbell, right? If they are able to stimulate them more, you have more stability, and they're great overall. And my rotator cuffs feels good, they're healthy, they don't feel that much on those exercises. So the first exercise is the Smith machine shoulder press. It's a great exercise. You have a lot of stability. It doesn't hurt your shoulders. You just have to be careful with your wrist, your starting point. When you're unracking the Smith machine, don't put too much load. Be careful when you're going from this to this or this to this. Just be careful with that because you can hurt your wrist. But overall, your shoulders will grow. It's a great exercise. And the second exercise is the old classic seated dumbbell shoulder press. It's a great overall exercise. You have a lot of stability, and it's really common, it's really famous, and it's famous for a reason, because it's so great. This is the most common exercise I do, right? With this exercise, put the bench on 60 degrees. When you go down, go all the way down here. The dumbbell should almost touch your shoulders. You should go so far down, right? When you're here, control the weights up. Don't explode up, right? Accelerate up like that. And it will really, really stimulate your muscle. If you want to know how to gain 15 to 25 pounds of attractive muscle mass in the next 6 months, click the first link in the description. And now let's go over to the last exercise that you can do as an alternative to the barbell overhead press, right? And that is the machine shoulder press. This exercise, you have the most stability, right? Not only that, the resistance path is the best one on this one, right? You will feel the weight from here all the way up here. It's a great alternative, just a great exercise. It doesn't hurt your rotator cuffs, it will feel good, and those 3 are the alternatives that I have used to grow my shoulders. And today, because of these 3 exercises, my shoulders are my most dominant part, as you can see, right? They're really great, they're excellent. I'm not trying to brag, but hey, it is what it is, right? I have stopped doing shoulder press as much as before. Why? Because my shoulders are overdeveloped. I have started to prioritize other muscle groups. Think about it. These exercises are so great that I had to stop doing them. My shoulders is too developed. So they're really common. They're really great exercises, really famous exercises, but they're famous for a reason, because they're so great. So hopefully you like this video. Hopefully you will try these 3 exercises. Leave a like, comment what you have learned so you don't forget it for the future, and don't forget to subscribe.